Yo, welcome back to Genshin Impact. This time, for the first time in almost 500 episodes, with Facecam. Don't mind me, I literally just dyed my hair today. We have finally caught up with all the Archon quests, so now it is time to start with the new content of the new update, finally, which is in Not Krai, where the moon rises, the Vulcan moon. Let's go. I'm very, very excited to see what is gonna happen, meet all the new characters. They all look so cool, and I have not seen much about the nation or anything. I never watch like these update version streams, so I'm going into these new nations fairly blindly. I also don't have the best memory when it comes to lore stuff, so even that is kind of gonna feel a little bit blind for me. And Inefa is here. Okay, and we triggered a cutscene.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
This better be fully voice acted, I swear to God.
That is perfectly alright. My data indicates clear skies in the coming days. Current conditions for maritime travel, optimal. I'll be ready whenever you are.
Let's get the show on the whale road then.
But are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again?
Is that just how we roll when we're not being chat by Star Fontaine reporters at us?
Funny you mention it. You'll never guess who Paimon saw on the way over.
It's Charlotte, isn't it? Oh!
Hey, you didn't seriously think we'd let you leave without a farewell party, did you? No chance.
I'm really gonna miss these guys.
Yeah, come on, Traveler. We've already made all the preparations. And most importantly, how dare you try and slip away without first paying your respects to the almighty Dragon Lord!
This one I'm not gonna miss.
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for Krai. So, we asked Paimon to give us a heads up before the date of your departure.
So it was you.
You sure it's not time to think about changing that little habit of ours?
Which habit you mean?
Don't worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already. Chaska, Ian-san, Auroron, even the Pyro Archon herself.
You're invited too, Inefa. Shilonen has a special gift for you.
Can't refuse an invitation like that. How about you?
Accompaniment request accepted. Shilonen demonstrates excellent massage technique. My impression of her is exceedingly positive.
Alright.
So robots like massages too? Or is it just that Shilonen really knows how you're wired?
Alright, enough with the chit-chat. Let's head to the venue.
Woohoo! Party time!
Is Malvika gonna be there? She's gotta be somewhere. Okay. Does this guy belong to Sandrone, maybe? Also, Lauma, I still don't know how to pronounce her name, so I'm very excited to find out how it's pronounced, because my girlfriend and me, we just kept calling her Lauma in the most German way ever. And then I just had like an awakening at night. I was like, wait, maybe it's pronounced Loma. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Maybe it's Lauma. I don't know.
Spit it out then.
Is that Sandrone?
They've set off.
Just as my calculations projected.
It's gotta be.
About time I
Yes!
met this variable in person.
A dance of snowy tides and hoarfrost groves. Song of the Vulcan Moon, Act 1 started.
You know, every time we head to a new nation, there's always a point where it suddenly dawns on Paimon. This is it. The next chapter of our adventure has begun. This time, it was the moment she realized she just polished off the very last of her Saurus crackers. Should have stocked up better at the farewell party.
Okay, wait, I gotta check something real quick.
In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the boundary between Natlan and Krai. This deviates somewhat from the official coordinates stored in my database.
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Traveler? When did it really sink in for you? Huh, that actually kind of makes sense.
Why did I not
What about you, Inefa? Come to
She
think of
didn't
it,
even let me choose.
maybe we should be asking the other way around. So, when you came over to Natlan, what was the moment you felt like you'd left Krai?
In that case, probably when my sensors could no longer detect the moon's power.
The moon?
Also not on autoplay, but it keeps playing on
That one we
auto.
can all see in the sky?
Negative. I was referring to... Huh? Here we are. Paimon, Traveler, we have arrived in Krai.
Already?
Oh, wow!
I'm kind of confused by the fact that it's on autoplay, even though I did not select to be on autoplay.
Paimon, Traveler, welcome to Krai.
It looks very different from what I have imagined. Okay, not too much different. Oh my god, Nefer! Lauma! Flins! We're already getting all the characters! It looks smaller than I imagined though.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead! That's the place you were telling us about on the way over, right?
It looks different. Huh? Like, smaller.
That is correct, Paimon. It is also the most bustling commercial hub in all of Krai.
Could this really be? Oh?
Sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties!
Of course, it's always about food with you.
Huh? Is something up, Traveler?
So now it's letting me press to continue, okay. It was just like a mini cutscene on a boat, I guess.
Paimon,
He's voice acted! Thank god.
this is where our spaceship landed when Lumine and I first arrived in Tevat.
It feels so weird to hear him talk.
Huh? Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before? Seems pretty important to Paimon.
How did he get to Mondstadt then when we first arrived here in the game?
Oh, well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Lumine waking me up and us leaving the ship. But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something. The kind of power I sensed in those moments.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
Kuva, what now?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Krai, or rather, a pure, primordial form of elemental energy.
So, like phlogiston?
That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database is the primordial sea.
That rings a bell.
Legend has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us once rose from the land of Krai. Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region have since supported this claim.
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier, you were referring to Kuvaki?
Certainly feels similar to phlogiston, yet also somehow different. Maybe they both belong to the light realm that the Lord of the Night mentioned. Still, this feeling, there's no doubt about it. It's the same power I felt the first time I set foot in Tevat.
Wait, Traveler, you're saying we might actually find your spaceship here? Do you still remember where it landed?
I think it was near beach. That's crazy that we're gonna find something that leads back to all the way of the beginning of Genshin.
Krai is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline.
There was also a mountain.
Negative. Description still lacks sufficient detail to pinpoint target location.
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember everything right away. After all, it's been a really long time. Let's just do what we've always done and keep searching as we explore. Besides, what have you got to fear with your sidekick Paimon still here?
You're right.
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
Thank you both.
Our pleasure. Anyway, just knowing that your spaceship's here in Krai surely counts as a big step forward, huh?
Like we've crossed another boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better herself. You sure are a quick learner, Inefa.
The soundtrack sounds really cute. If we can find our spaceship, maybe the flight logs could tell us something. At last, a chance to get to the bottom of all this. The truth must be out there somewhere, buried in this land.
Well, as the best guide in the whole of Tevat, Paimon hereby does solemnly declare...
Why does the soundtrack kind of remind me of the One Piece live action on Netflix?
Krai, here we come!
It's also so cool. Amazing bots. What? Oh my god, amazing bots. An ingenious mechanism is said to have been birthed in the Clink Clank Grimkage craft shop and now and used throughout the Southern Isles. Individually they can help complete tasks, but if someone were ever to connect a few together, well, perhaps they'd be capable of bigger and better things. In certain circumstances, a sufficient number of robots must be gathered before they can be successfully connected. Why are you showing me this? Oh, cause there's one right here. Okay, so, where even is not Krai located? Okay. Okay. It's fairly small so far. I guess we're gonna get to the statue during the story quest anyway. It's really weird that, I forget by Kuvaki, what? That the traveler is voice acted, but that's just so cool. That makes it feel so much more lively. In Not Cry, you will find special plans that can provide characters with Kuvaki energy. Once a character is suffused with sufficient Kuvaki energy, press to harness the power of the Kuhenki and roam freely. When using the power of the Kuhenki to roam, passing by a moonshine violet may provide you with some small measure of assistance, allowing you to soar upwards. Oh, that's cool! Where's the flower? I wanna try that. Anyway, let's continue with the story.
It just occurred to Paimon. If we were looking to put out a missing spaceship commission, or to learn more about Nodcry, wouldn't it make sense to drop by the Adventurers Guild?
The guild is located in Nasha Town. Simply follow this road, and you'll reach it.
Oh, okay. That's what we're gonna do.
What in Teyvat is that?
It's like a special cilia, I don't know.
Looks kinda like a Sealy, floating around in the air like that.
That is a Kuhenki, a species unique to the land of Nodcry.
A Kuhenki? Does she have something to do with the moon, too?
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the Kuhenki, are said to be familiars of the moon goddess, leading those who walk in the moonlight's glow to things of great importance.
The moon goddess? Don't all people here worship the Tsaritsa?
Although Nodcry lies on Snezhnaya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. As I mentioned, everything in this land shares a deep connection with the moon and the sky above. The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels. According to the documents in my database, even the 7 Archons did not exist at that time.
Wow! So the origin of their beliefs goes back even further than the Archon War?
Correct. At some point, you may come across some statues of their goddess. The Frostmoon Scions carved these as well.
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
Let's follow it.
I suggest you follow her.
Yes.
The probability of an ordinary person encountering a Kuhenki lies in the single digits.
Oh,
Many here consider them heralds of good fortune.
then it's time to follow. I'm so not used to playing Genshin with facecam. Traveling around using patches of mist. What? Transform into Kuhenki of different forms to take refuge in mist of different colors. Press to switch forms and exit the mist of the same color to roam to another different colored mist. It's too much stuff to take in. Oh, thank you.
I'll keep this close.
Is this a travel guide? Huh. It actually led us to something useful.
Oh, that looks cool. A Mimi's Brunner Books investment portfolio. A bookstore provides not only knowledge but also hope. Investment involves risk for sure, but word is that successful investors in this portfolio has bade farewell to their days of hard labor at the harbor and embarked on a journey across the world. Let's wish this lucky traveler all the best. If you're also interested in this investment portfolio, don't miss out. Speranza's Wheel of Fortune. If you think that all Speranza is famous for its delicious spread of hot dogs, you'd be mistaken. Don't miss the Wheel of Fortune on the side of the shop. It's a classic even with the local crowd. Never mind that it looks like a repurposed roulette from the flagship. Just spin to win. In any case, spin the wheel and when it stops, hot dog will tell you your fortune. Eye-catching and mouth-watering sugar sculptures. With deft hands, Hunajata sculpts honey-laced syrup into fantastical shapes. These vibrant pieces of sugar art added a veritable dash of sweetness and light to Nasha Town's days. Take one bite and you're sure to find these sculptures even sweeter than the sculpture's serene smile. But don't spend too long admiring them. These treats are best eaten while fresh. Enthusiastic researchers. For reasons unknown, Fontaine Research Institute researcher Lauma has drifted into Nasha Town and started conducting alarmingly abstract experiments. But for those intrepid enough to lend her a hand with her studies, you might just stumble upon rewards just as unorthodox as her methods.
Are there any particular points of interest?
Not really.
Oh, it all looks pretty interesting to Paimon. If we have time, she'd love to see, pretty much everything.
We do have time.
Recalibrating route.
Oh!
If
Thanks,
we keep
Google Maps.
following the current path, we will arrive at an area of scenic beauty. From there, we will be able to identify both the Adventurers Guild and several must-visit specialty stores.
I'm not used to things moving around that much in the background of the map. That's
Yikes.
crazy.
Why is Paimon suddenly getting the feeling that if she doesn't step it up soon, enough is gonna put her out of a job?
Paimon, it's been long enough. Time to replace you. I need the Paimon 2. Paimon 1 is outdated. What in the world was that? Detective? Okay, he's wearing a mustache. I didn't know what that was. I was kind of confused. Alright. Touch. Oh. Oh, I love the soundtrack! Wait. Follow the silver path. I'm already getting sidetracked. We're like here for 5 seconds. Soundtrack is so fun. That's a treasure chest. I fear I need a robot for that, or is that just showing me that this one's here? Whatever, I'm gonna take it. Alright, okay, wait, I'm gonna get that thing real quick while we're here. Oh, okay, we're already loading up in a cutscene.
Wow! Nasha Town actually looks pretty big from here. Feels a bit different than Paimon imagined, though.
Yeah, same.
Which aspects in particular deviated from your expectations?
I don't know, I thought it would look like more dangerous or something.
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Krai as an adventurer's paradise. So, she kind of thought it'd be a bit more picture perfect somehow.
I can only judge this once I have light up the map, bro.
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in Krai's past, the age of the Fae.
Oh, is that Lauma?
Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. This individual performed many good deeds for Krai. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory. But then, one day,
What happened?
there came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Krai, and for a time it was left desolate. Heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that Fae extinguished their light, just as the abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays, the paradise people speak of is more of an aspiration, or an irony, perhaps.
An irony?
Today, no official authority governs Krai. In theory, at least, it is somewhere a person can do whatever they wish, and become whoever they want to be.
So it's a paradise of freedom. Kinda like Mondstadt?
The Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha
Oh?
Town's central plaza, and the flagship tavern is over that way.
The Adventurers Guild looks very different here.
Hey, what's that building over there? You know, the biggest, tallest one.
That is Aino's Blast Kuvaki
Oh.
energy cannon. It gets activated when the wild hunt threat level outside Nasha Town reaches a certain threshold, but according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning, likely due to a recent discharge.
This is very, very interesting because, like, this is our first real, like, nation or place in the map that is not just based on an entire element. So I'm really, like, interested in what the environment outside of the city is gonna look like.
The Wild Hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's specific to Krai?
Does it happen often?
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of wild hunt attacks are seemingly random. At first, it was more of an old wives' tale that adults used to scare children. If you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the wild hunt's gonna come for you, Listen. Do you hear that? That weeping in the fog? Those are the cries of a young woman being dragged away.
You're saying people actually hear things like that?
I have not witnessed enough wild hunt attacks to give a statistically sound answer.
Oh my god, we have a flower shop over there. That's cute.
But the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't until later that it became a full-blown calamity. Abyssal monsters and all.
Oh, when you put it like that, Paimon's really gotta hand it to Aino. Not only did she repair you, but she's even built a giant cannon to keep the wild hunt at bay.
Absolutely. Aino is very impressive indeed. Anyway, according to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the flagship.
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep Barca waiting.
Oh yeah.
Well, Paimon's not sure if he'll actually show up at the bar this early.
I have faith in the people of Monster Paimon.
You're right about that.
Daytime drinking, let's go. Alright, give me the viewpoint bubble here. Border town added to the archive. Enter the flagship. Oh, there's a teleport point. I'm seeing that. I'm gonna get that. So I don't have to walk or like boat all the way
Isn't this
there.
the Adventurers Guild? Why isn't anyone here?
Right, where's Catherine? Why does it look so
Does that mean
different?
that Catherine and Nodcry actually gets to clock out?
I don't think so.
Anyway, let's come back later.
Very suspicious, to say the least. That's a new symbol, unless they changed the Lauma. Oh, that's the one from Fontaine, right? Unless they changed the symbols entirely of the NPCs that are giving out quests. What in... okay. Enter the flagship. I'm trying. Okay, that's certainly not the way to go. I don't really know my way around here. I'm new here. There was a wall with like a giant arrow pointing down. Okay, this one. Alright. Kind of feel like I'm running through the streets of Zaun in Arcane. Especially these parts here. Yeah, that is Zaun. That is literally Arcane. Alright, let me go through the door where I actually am needed. Are we gonna meet Aino? That would be cool. Dude, my hair looks so bright in the camera. I actually wanted to go for like red roots with black hair again, but I just was so busy playing Genshin that I didn't have time to like do the second part of coloring, so I was like, I'm just gonna leave it red for now.
Here we are, the flagship.
Oh, I see some treasure chests here.
Varka told us to meet him here in his letter, right? Let's see. Varka? Varka!
It's probably ordering drinks at the counter. Nope.
No matches, I identified.
Huh. So he isn't here after all. Oh, guess we never did actually say we'd be arriving today. Hey, why don't we go ask the owner? If what they say is true, Varka's drinking prowess must have left quite the impression.
Alright. Hello there. Oh, she looks like she's from Snezhnaya. Oh, can I actually open these? Can I open these, please? Don't bait me like that. Details on all fort. You submit proof that the bounties have been dealt with. I don't have time for that now. Bounties, One Piece reference, Jinx reference.
Our drink recommendations?
You look so anime.
For starters, I recommend you drink less.
We've never had NPCs that look like young adults, or like this, you know, like they kind of share the same body model as like characters like Aether and Kinich. Like we only had like child models, like, you know, like that, or like straight up grown adults. And now they added a whole new NPC type. We've never seen like a teenager anywhere else in any other nation. And I never even noticed that. Okay, hey there. That's really interesting.
Huh? Well, well. If it isn't the ineffable Inefa.
This hairstyle is also new.
Hello there, Demian.
You know each other?
Of course. Ineffa's a regular here at the flagship.
So, robots are into booze too?
Maybe they run on it.
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are full of impurities. Still, I can affirm that your berries and fried meat deserve a solid 9.12 out of 10. It has Aino's approval too.
Funny that you should mention that. While you were away in Natlan, Varka would come in here every day to pick up a serving of berries and fried meat for Aino.
Aww. He must have been worried sick that she wasn't eating properly on account of being so hung up about Ineffa being gone.
Actually it's 'cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Ineffa left, gorging herself on snacks she normally couldn't get her hands on. So it was more worry that she wasn't getting a balanced diet. I think I might have just put my foot in it. Anyway, since you're back from Natlan, these two must be the ones Varka mentioned. The Traveler and Paimon, yes?
That's me.
Yep, that's us. So, from the sounds of it, you must be a close friend of Varka's too.
Varka? Goes without saying. After all, he's the only one around here who's ever managed to stay standing after 10 rounds of the roulette special.
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for himself. Though, guess it's hardly surprising how.
Yeah, he's from Mondstadt. Do you know where he is now?
Right now? Must be somewhere near Anvantinjarvi. That's quite far from here.
Huh? Where's that?
It's a lake in the northern part of Krai. Word reached him of trouble brewing around those parts, so he took his knights to check it out.
Oh. So, we missed him?
Typical monster coming and going like the wind.
Varka knew you'd say that. So he specifically told me to make sure you stayed here and enjoyed yourselves. He sends his assurances that everything's under control.
Well, if he's that confident, guess our only option is to accept. Anyway, it's not like there's any special cause for concern. He is the Grand Master, after all.
Exactly. Plus, not only has he booked you into our finest room, he's paid for it in advance, too.
Oh, Paimon's gonna love that.
Whoa! That's so generous of him! We might not have met yet, but Paimon's got a feeling that we'll get along with Varka like a house on fire.
Oh, and by the way,
What's that supposed to mean?
he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and fried meat for Ineffa. That was prepaid as well.
Can she eat?
Thank you.
How does she
No,
eat?
thank you. I'm the one who should be grateful for your business.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage? I can use this time to go pick up some components that Aino asked me to bring back.
Sure thing. Besides, now that we've got ourselves a map, once we're done unpacking, we might as well go for a stroll ourselves. Why don't we meet up again later?
Oh. So you no longer require navigational assistance?
No worries, we should be fine. We've got a rough idea of our way around town, so Paimon's reasonably confident we shouldn't get too lost.
Thank you. This translates into an approximate time saving of 30%, meaning I will be able to see Aino about 45 minutes earlier than previously projected.
Oh, right. You must miss her a lot, too. In that case, we better get a move on.
Alright, not if I find Aino first. Go to the guest room. There's so much to see here. Oh my god. Nostalgic traveler. Yeah, me too. Accidentally bumps into him. This room ain't big enough for the two of us. It looks cozy. Even though that robot looks like powder crafted it.
Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and lodging for us, huh? But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little worn out, right? Though, to be perfectly honest, that feels right at home with everything else we've seen of Nasha Town.
Town built among ruins, forsaken in the wake of calamity.
You mean it's got something to do with Krai's history?
Maybe.
Oh, that makes sense. But what exactly was this calamity?
Yay!
Oh, should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions it.
Why do I feel like we're gonna walk into someone new pretty soon? Oh! I called it! Oh my god, it's Flint.
Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't watching where she was going.
Please, there's no need to apologize.
If anything, I'm the one who should be sorry. Clearly, I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of a hallway.
He looks so cool, and I love his eyes. Only thing I have to say about his about his design is, why is he also a victim of the looks like short hair but actually has atrocious long hair? Why do they do this to all the characters? Can we please get a short-haired male for once?
Wait a sec.
Like, what is this?
Are you staying in the room next to ours?
Pissing me off.
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz, but please, just call me Flintz.
What are you counting?
That's an impressively long name for sure.
Oh, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya, at least in the past. Would I be correct then to assume that the two of you are travelers in this land?
His design also kind of reminds me of the captain.
Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Hi.
We've been to a bunch of nations already, but we only just arrived in Krai today.
Hello.
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
Are you here for travel too?
If only I had the time to spare. No, I'm just staying the night.
His eyes look insane. He doesn't even have, like, an iris or pupils or whatever you call that.
Oh, so you're here for business?
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a ratnik of Krai, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine.
Let me guess, you're a light keeper. There's something off about that lantern.
Burial grounds?
Your surprise is entirely understandable. Most people cannot even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones and decay. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That then is why we are stationed by the burial grounds, to hold the line where it is most vulnerable.
Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss. Oh, sounds like a tough job.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I like to think it rather suits me. If anything, I'd say I prefer the peace and quiet of a graveyard to the hustle and bustle of urban life.
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she is still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself. For one thing, she'd be too scared to fall asleep at night.
Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts you find in cemeteries aren't too big on talking. But even when they do, they're usually far more discreet than the living.
What does that mean?
Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long? Must have a lot in common, huh?
He's so interesting looking. Like, it just looks like he doesn't even have a soul. I can't explain it.
Forgive me, but I must excuse myself, for the time of my appointment draws near. And in terms I'm sure you'll understand, a lanternless ratnik is like a mapless traveler. A serious conundrum indeed.
Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead. We won't keep you any longer.
Not at all. Should the opportunity present itself, I'd gladly continue our conversation another time. You're always welcome to come visit my grave. The grave I stand watch over. Your visit would bring much-needed light to that place of final rest.
Right. Well, if we get the chance.
Then allow me to wish you a traditional ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
What an odd thing to say.
Ugh. Jeez. What a weirdo.
I don't know, I kinda like him.
Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, he seemed pretty cultured, but
He's
at
true.
the same time, kinda spooky. Must be all that time he spent around graveyards.
Did you notice anything strange about his lantern?
His lantern? No, not really. You mean, 'cause it was broken?
Nah, like there was something. Maybe the thing that was inside there is like one of these Kuvar Henki or whatever they're called.
Huh. Guess you've always had a nose for stuff like this. If you're worried, you can always ask him the next time we cross paths.
Sure thing. Guess that will be by the graveside.
Hey, don't you start spouting all that weird stuff too.
It's where he lives. I don't make the rules, Paimon. He literally just said that. Okay, we have met our first person.
Back in my day.
Alright. Now we only got a couple more to meet. Let's see who's gonna be the next one. If it's gonna be Aino, like planned with Inefa, or if we're gonna run into someone else before. I wanna meet Shahoda. I think she looks pretty cool. Like, her bad girl, steampunk energy she's been given off. Looks really cool to me. But let's see. Alright. Leave the flagship. Okay.
Paimon almost forgot something super important. Were we gonna go try out the berries and fried meat?
Must have left that craving by the graveside.
But now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a waste.
Please, accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Huh? What's going on over there?
Please step on me.
Wait, free food? Wow, the people here are so nice!
The One Piece music in the background.
Quick, let's grab some
my
too.
God.
Paimon's super curious what their food tastes like.
Moonlight illuminates the path before you. Travelers from afar.
Put them away from my face, please.
Huh?
I
How
wasn't.
do you know we were travelers?
Ma'am, I wasn't trying to stare, but I think they are staring at me.
Just now were a song the birds in the sky, singing of your wanderings. You are no ordinary guests, it seems.
Her voice sounds so calming.
The birds and the... what now?
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You, too, must be wondering who I am. I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. Please, as do our followers and other passers-by, accept today's boon.
Benson Boone. Oh my god, her eyes, you can't see it right now because it's close, but they look so pretty. And what I just noticed that they've been doing in recent characters, they like added this, that like the eyelashes have like different colors, and I think that looks so cool. Especially for like cosplay makeup.
Happy to oblige. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this here is the Traveler. Thanks so much for sharing your yummy food with us. We'll take one each.
You have our sincere gratitude.
Think nothing of it.
Look at her
These
eyes.
fruits were the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking of them may lift your spirits to heights anew.
The finest you found? Wow, that sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourself?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for lost hunters. For it is the blade of the starving that darkness most easily corrupts.
That looks too pretty to eat.
As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are the shining light that will lead us all out of the long, dark night.
I just love everything about her design. Like, look at those ivy leaves and the flower on her wrist.
And now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming into Krai, driven by greed and greed alone, more than ever before, we must all unite under the banner of virtue.
Huh, look who it is again. Those unsufferably kind-hearted Frost Moon Scions. Got enough for us too?
That's right! 2 servings each! We're starving over here!
The Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces?
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that? No slacking now. We'll have the very best you got.
But, my lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those who stumble in ignorance.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we show them its shadow.
You!
Hey, look who it is.
How do you know me? I just arrived here. I literally just got here.
Whatever. Just you wait. We'll be coming for you next.
I didn't do anything. She didn't do anything. What is going on?
Where's the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
Those stooges really are the worst.
Ever since they came to Krai with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau, our lives have been turned completely upside down.
Judging from how they reacted just now, it seems the Fatui already know who you are.
All grudges die hard. My reputation precedes me.
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited, so
Word.
we're probably at the top of their blacklist by now.
I see. Then, on behalf of the Frostmoon Scions, I thank you for the goodwill you have shown us.
Huh? Me?
Because if they had gotten ahead of themselves just now, I'm sure you would have stepped in to help. Just as the birds and beasts put it, your arrival heralds joy to us all. Besides, for a weary traveler far from home, what better respite than to bathe in the moonlight? You will always be welcome at the Frostmoon Enclave, the place we call our home.
Thanks for your kind invitation.
May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
These are delicious! So refreshingly fresh! Those two Fatui wouldn't know a good thing if it came up and bit them on the shoulder. Looks like Inefa isn't done with her shopping yet, and the Adventurers Guild is still empty. Where should we head next?
Why don't we follow the map in the travel guide? Why don't we unlock the statue and look at the actual map in the game?
Good idea! Wouldn't want to let the Kuhenki down, after all.
Alright. Oh.
See. Okay. Paimon's got our route all figured out. So, all that's left to say is, don't fall behind.
What in the Dressrosa is this? Such a weird disguise.
Is nuts and nuts. It's mostly a fruit shop, but there's a crafting bench too.
Not a nut shop.
This is the Speranza, one of the travel guide's recommended restaurants. All the waiters here are kids.
Huh?
This is the Vesnitsi Prolecha greenhouse. Apparently, their flowers are all made of metal, so they'll never wilt away.
Oh, my girlfriend made something like this for me. And guess what she made it out of? White monster energy.
And this is the Rossum Workshop. If you ever need a weapon made, this is the place to go. And over here, they've got a super tall observation deck. Whoa! Take a look at that! You can see really far out into the distance. That way's north, and that looks like something built by the Fatui.
Something built by Dr. Eggman.
Over there to the west. That must be the place Lauma mentioned, where the Frostmoon Scions live.
That looks like Columbina.
So, what'd you think? Even if Inefa kinda stole her limelight earlier, this just goes to prove that Paimon's own tour guiding skills aren't too shabby either, right?
You're the best, Paimon.
She sure is. It'd take hundreds of years of practice to beat the best tour guide in all of Tibet. Huh? Look! There must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now. There's already a line forming outside. Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship. Oh, or was there anywhere else you wanted to stop by first?
Maybe Eggman's lair? Because what the heck is this? That looks insane. What is this and this and this and this? Is this Sonic Boom? As a matter of fact, one of the storefront signs caught my eye.
Where? Which one are you? Oh, now you mention it. Paimon's noticed it too. Ugh. Better not be who she thinks it is.
I haven't seen anything. What are you talking about?
Anyway, where we go first is completely up to you. Either the Adventurers Guild, or that suspicious-looking shop. A word of warning, though. If we step into that shop, be sure to keep a very close eye on your Mora.
Which shop? Can I unlock the statue? Am I... Okay, statue is actually right here. You know what? I'm gonna do that first, because I really wanna unlock the I'm falling. There's no weird red glow in the sky. How do I even find the statue? Because it seems to be nearby, but it's not actually. Oh! It is down here. That's why I didn't see the glow in the sky, because it's not in the sky. Statue of the New Moon. Alright. Hey! Nasha Town! Oh, we already have... Okay, no, that's not all. I was gonna say we already have uncovered everything. Nothing passage. Okay, but the Eggman thing is even beyond here, probably. Oh my god, the soundtrack sounds so cool. Clink Clank Krimkake Craft Shop. Okay, what is this? Oh my god, it looks so cool. Ah! I can't even decide where to go. Okay. Oh my god, look, it's Colombina. Worship statue? What do you give to these statues here? Lunoculus. Oh my god, they look so pretty. Okay, go to the Adventurous Guild, head to the Curious Shop. I wanna go to both of these, actually. Okay, where's that shop? Is that here? This one? Oh! We're here.
Lucky us! The line seems to be gone now! Come on, let's go say hi to Catherine!
I already saw something.
Hey Catherine! We meet again!
That's not Catherine.
How ridiculous.
That also doesn't sound like Catherine.
Huh?
They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood, may fail to perceive the truth of this world, even when it is right beneath their very noses. Yet I had not expected to have the pleasure to witness such heights of absurdity firsthand.
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person? At second glance, you do seem a bit younger than Catherine. And you certainly sound a lot less friendly.
Real.
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon.
Oh?
Look very closely.
Marionette.
For standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
Oh, here we go. Sandrone.
Harbinger?
Why are you even here? And more importantly, will you be the one handing out commissions from here on out?
I told you already, I'm not Catherine. Just how obsessed are you with my machines?
Is Catherine one of her... So all the Catherines were made by Marionette? Does that mean the Fatui have been watching her every move? I mean, we have seen very early on that Catherine has like a keyhole at the back of her neck. But the guild itself hasn't done anything shady and Catherine's only ever helped us. Better just stay alert going forward.
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call. A friendly warning, if you will.
I love the way she's voice acted.
You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. I let it slide. After all, it was nothing more than a distraction, a side project at best. But we are in Nod Krai now. And as such, I strongly advise you not to stand in the Fatui's way. Otherwise, the next time we meet, I might just have to drop all this meaningless etiquette.
Oh, please. You've got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the one stirring things up here.
Right.
Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nod Krai lacks a ruler at present, that does not mean it should not be ruled. We Fatui are simply establishing a new order.
Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by your massive creepy research facility.
I've said what I came to say. What you do next, only you can decide. So why don't you start by using your already limited processing capacity to calculate your even more limited options? And, being the refined young lady that I am, I shall indulge you just this once. Ad Astra Abyssos. Welcome to Nod Krai, Dominion of the Fatui.
Okay.
Ugh! Paimon's so mad right now! How can anyone so obviously evil be so annoyingly self-righteous? But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in person, that can only mean one thing.
They've been keeping a very close eye on us indeed.
We'll have to be extra careful from here on out. Paimon hates feeling like she's being watched.
And then this angle of being watched right now. Oh!
The real Catherine's back!
Oh.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Funny.
How may I help? I will do everything I can to assist you.
Oh, you're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine. Please don't leave us again, okay?
She's confused. Haha, okay. Now everything's back to normal. Now we have Catherine. Head to the curious shop. I still don't know which shop y'all have been talking about. Even Melusines are here. They really have everyone here. Is it down there? Is it... It is. That sign is also weird. Looks like a Danganronpa advertisement, I don't know. Can I... Oh. I found the money stash. Nami-san, I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Oh, what is Dory doing here? And when did they see that? Because I did not see that.
Here you go. And if you ever need anything else, don't forget to make the great Lord Sangama Bay your first port of call.
Oh dear. So it is the real deal.
Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can... Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't my two most valued clients!
What are you doing here?
And with no small thanks to your munificent patronage. Come. How could you just sneak into Not Cry like this without telling your dear Lord Sangama Bay? If I'd known earlier, I would have made an absolute pulled out all the stops to ensure that your boat ride over was as comfortable as humanly possible.
Sure.
Thank the Archons we didn't tell you.
Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccably and conscientiously above board I am when it comes to doing business.
Why does her voice kinda sound like Klee?
Well, regardless of whether that's true or not, the main issue here is that we had no idea you had a branch in Not Cry.
A clever merchant always has a backup plan, or two, or three up their sleeves. As the saying goes, a rabbit with many burrows fears not the hunter's arrows. A merchant with stores galore hears no debtors at the door. Since you're both here in Not Cry, would you care for some of my finest local souvenirs? Whatever you're looking for, I have it. Or if it's Sumeru you're missing, I've got that covered too.
We literally just arrived. Do we look like we're on the hunt for tourist trinkets to take back for our friends?
Maybe.
My, your high-minded tastes never cease to impress. In that case, I know just the thing. You must be on the hunt for something like this?
Like what?
What's that?
The crown?
Your hat?
Information, of course. Information about Not Cry. Locked securely in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Sangama Bay's brilliant mind.
Now that you mention it, actually, that's what we're after.
I knew it! I just knew you'd appreciate the value of my wares. On the back of all our pleasant dealings in the past, I'll even take a hit by throwing in some insider info for free.
Wow. You sure are feeling uncharacteristically generous today.
Yeah.
What do you mean by uncharacteristically?
Nothing.
I am the most generous person forget it. Anyway, the long and the short of it is this. The moment I set up shop in Not Cry, it struck me how many different factions there were, all competing against each other for power and influence. Well, as they say, there's no time for business like a crisis. things got even more turbulent after the Fatui pulled down 2 ancient moon's remnants. People began to catch a whiff of the coming chaos. And the more troubled the waters, the greater the potential profit.
Not at all sorry to interrupt, but we're not here for Mora.
Oh, really? But surely it was the tales of an adventurer's paradise that brought you here. The chance to take your very own slice of all the latest and greatest business opportunities? In that case, what would you like to know about?
Frost Moon Science.
The Frost Moon Scions? You mean the people who believe in the moon goddess? They're not a bad bunch. It's just, well, they have such simple tastes. No luxuries, no indulgences, no nothing. Trying to earn a little more from that lot is like trying to squeeze blood from a stone. Still, things between them and the Fatui have gotten pretty tense. It's only a matter of time before the powder keg goes boom. And when that happens, that's when business will start to boom too.
They also changed that you can't ask the same question twice. That's pretty nice because sometimes you forget what you asked.
Oh, they're an organization set up to keep the locals safe. Apparently, they have a long and glorious history, and they're made up entirely of volunteers. But seriously, a volunteer organization in Nodcry? This place is hardly a magnet for noble hearts. No pay, all work. That's not a business model, and it's certainly not for me.
Talk about this Fatui.
Everyone knows they're here for the Ancient Moon's remnants, but no one's sure why they pulled them down in Nodcry of all places. Anyway, they've been acting mysterious enough, but if you ask me, that Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau of theirs up north hides secrets wilder still.
What do you know about the Knights of Favonius?
That bunch of booze-loving monstators? Ugh, don't even get me started.
Hey, that's my people.
As fellow Outlanders, I thought they'd be easy pickings, but somehow, every single one of our business negotiations wound up at the flagship. I've done plenty of deals with heavy drinkers before, but those guys? I never once made it to the contract signing before blacking out.
Oh.
I'm getting flashbacks of the hangovers just thinking about it.
Well, would you know anything about a spaceship from the past, maybe?
What now? A spaceship?
Sorry.
Nope, never heard of anything like that. Don't you two get involved in any big business here without so much as a heads up, you hear me? At the very least, consider letting me in as a key investor.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Sooner or later, you'll no doubt end up doing business with some other merchants in Nodcry. And someone's bound to mention a place called the Curatorium of Secrets. Listen to my advice. Do not, under any circumstances, go there, no matter how much trouble you're in.
The Curatorium of Secrets? What do they get up to there?
Just a place that handles all kinds of disputes. But the owner will charge you an absolute fortune, and she has a temper to match. Nothing like your friendly neighborhood, Lord Sangama Bay.
Is that Shahoda, maybe?
You're not just saying that to stop your competition from undercutting you, right?
When did
siding
that
with the other
pipsqueak
person.
get so sharp? And after I gave them all that info for free just to win them over. What do you mean? Of course not. I'm only thinking about your wallets. I mean, on behalf of your wallets.
You're really not convincing anyone, you know.
All right. Business is a cutthroat business. I won't argue with that. But I'm not lying about that boss lady. Not only did she make it into my top 3 people not to mess with in Nodcry, she's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade in favors.
It's Nefer. Alright. I'm siding with Nefer.
It feels like you're just bad-mouthing your rival now.
Siding with the rival.
Fine. If you don't believe me, go see for yourselves. We might both be from Sumeru, but compared to hers, my conscience is so large, why, it could fill 3 whole palaces of Alcazar's array. But when you realize what I'm saying is true, don't say that good old Lord Sangama Bay didn't warn you.
I'm gonna visit Nefer. Nefer? I don't know. I don't want to talk to you, thanks. Talk to Catherine? Is that the real main quest, or... No, meet up with a Nefer. I was gonna say, why are you giving me side quests already? I just arrived. How about not distracting me? Oh. Sorry. There she is.
And now
Hello. I was just about to start tracking your whereabouts.
I'm already here, sorry.
Did you manage to get everything Aino asked for?
I did. What about you? Do you need me to navigate or introduce any more places around town?
No, thanks, I'm good, I got Paimon.
Not for now. We've seen most of it already. We probably need some time to process everything we've learned, though.
Any progress with the spaceship?
No. Catherine came back just now, so we asked her, but even she hasn't heard a thing.
One possible explanation is the vast stretch of time that has elapsed. Additionally, given the limited resources available in Krai, it is entirely plausible that the wreck was scrapped for parts, or even mistaken for a pile of broken machinery.
Aww.
I'm prepared for that possibility, but sir, I can't just give up before we've even started.
Understood. In that case, why don't we go ask Aino together?
Yay!
After all, she was the one who salvaged me. Ancient dragon technology and all. If there really are any unusual parts floating around Krai, there's a high chance they've passed through her hands at some point or another.
Good point. And since you keep mentioning her, we're curious to meet this whiz-kid mechanic too.
Yeah.
Understood. Then I'll handle navigation as before. ETA at the Clink Clank Krumkake craft shop. 34 minutes ahead of schedule.
Okay, Garmin. Alright, leave Nasha Town. There's so many side quests. I just want to go see Aino. Is she not in Nasha Town? I thought she's here. What is that thing? What are the... Oh my god, flowers. What are you? Wait, it's gone. Oh, these are adorable. Okay, that's not where we need to go, but oh my god. I love the nature here. Oh.
Oh no! There's a little animal trapped over there! Let's go help it out! Huh? That's weird. Why isn't it responding?
The tides of Kuvaki affect everything in Krai. So much so that many creatures have evolved a kind of dependency upon it, growing stronger or weaker as it waxes and wanes. This little animal must have been caught here unprepared.
So you're saying we need to use Kuvaki? Paimon will leave it to you guys then. Don't be scared! We'll get you out of there soon!
Okay, a little tutorial here. Oh. No tutorial needed.
Oh, it worked! Off you go now, little one. Don't go getting yourself caught again.
Alright, let me get that teleport point real quick. Northern Training Ground. I'm gonna get that. Where is it? There it is. Okay, they did not change the symbol for world quests as I just saw. Clink Clank Krumkake crafting shop. Okay. That's even further away than I thought. I thought this was also still like in the middle of Nasha Town, but it's not. I see another teleport point. We are getting closer. I love making progress. Is that a huge boombox? No, okay, I just thought they would have the craziest parties around here if that was a boombox. Also, that looks insane. That really is a workshop, huh? Oh, viewpoint. Then we're gonna talk to Aino, and I think then I'm gonna make actually a little cut here and might end the first episode here. Just to already upload something of the new nation. Alright. Hello there! I have arrived. And
Here
I got
we
your
are.
robot friend.
The place Aino and I call home.
Looks cute.
Whoa! So many machines that Paimon's never even seen before. And then there's all these little robots. Did Aino build them all?
That is correct. It looks like Aino has created 3 more little bots since I've been gone.
Aww. Well, you were gone for quite a bit. She must have missed you.
I missed her too. I want her to see what I've become.
Let's not keep her waiting any longer then. Come on!
Alright, let's go. Oh. Cutscene? I mean, we already know what Aino looks like. Despite the leaks and all, we've seen her in Nefa's story quest in the Archon interlude chapter.
I know. I'm back.
Oh. Is she eating right now? She's got a mechanic tail.
Nefa? You're back significantly earlier than I expected. Like a whole 30 minutes at least.
Everything went very smoothly, which saved me quite a bit of time, so I... I know. Could you turn around for a moment?
Oh, she's eating sweets.
I know.
Is she wearing a froggy backpack?
I've been on my best behavior the whole time you've been gone. She's got chocolate all over her mouth.
Paimon, psh, don't point it out.
I know. While I was away, did you strictly abide by my tailor-made snack intake schedule?
Oh, of course I did. 1 whole cake, 1 crumb cake, and 1 pack of chocolates a day, right?
Nope.
It was either a cake or a crumb cake or a pack of chocolates per day.
Oh, shoot.
When did you finish the snack stash I left for you?
Literally just earlier today.
Let me just go run a scan on that.
Oh.
I meant today, a week ago.
And then you restocked an entire week's worth on your own initiative?
2 weeks worth. Why does Paimon feel like the roles in this household are pretty much the opposite of what she imagined?
Same.
Calculation complete. Aino's recommended snack calorie intake for the next 4 weeks.
No fair! You're a meanie, Nefa.
She created herself a bigger sister, basically, by making Nefa.
This is what happens when you break an agreement.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to me! I only ate a teeny bit extra every day. Just a teensy-weensy bit extra.
That is objectively not a teensy bit extra.
Aw, seriously? If you'd only arrived half an hour later, I would have had everything cleaned up and you wouldn't have noticed a thing. But now that I think about it, you even said you'd come back a bit earlier than you did, so I wouldn't have to worry.
I love the blue-haired Genshin girls.
But then, you were away so long, and I was so worried about you. And that's the only reason I even... Oh.
I know. I am very sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm back now.
Welcome home.
They're so cute.
Oh.
Same.
So, will I be able to keep eating snacks as usual now?
Negative.
Nice try.
Okay. Well, given that I am later than I initially projected, I'll let it slide. But just this once.
Thanks, Nefa! You're the best!
I know. Allow me to introduce.
It's the honorary knight and Paimon! I know. Uncle Varka talks about you guys all the time.
Oh right, we're supposed to meet Varka. I already forgot about him.
Nice to meet you, Aino. And Nefa's told us all about you, too.
The WizKid mechanic. Yay.
Huh? Really? She actually said that about me?
Her nearest and dearest.
Well, she's not wrong. Oh yeah, so, you're here to see Uncle Varka, right? A couple of days ago, he suddenly said he had to head out on business, and that he might not be back for a while. He asked me to let you know if I saw you. Yeah, we heard about that at the flagship. Did he say what he was doing? Nope. Just told me to take good care of you guys and make sure you feel right at home. Oh, shoot. Please, take a seat.
Don't worry, I already feel very much at home here.
Do either of you need my help with anything? Anything at all? After all, I'm the head of this household.
Are you sure?
Sure wouldn't know it from that snack tantrum she just threw.
Miss Aino, I want to ask you about a certain spaceship.
A spaceship, huh? From outside to that? Exactly. So, ring any bells?
No.
Columbina probably knows more.
Oh. You sure?
Nope means nope. Never seen the slightest trace of it. More specifically, by nope, I mean, I've never seen a single piece of tech in all of Krai that might have come from out of this world. Not in any new machines or in any old ones either.
What I know means is that your spaceship almost certainly has not been disassembled nor repurposed as parts for other machines.
Oh, so that's what she was getting at.
But that's good news.
Yep. I've taken apart pretty much all the fun stuff in this city at one point or another, but I don't recall ever seeing any components that were anywhere near that special. So, either your spaceship crashed somewhere it's never been found, or someone did find it and then hid it really, really well.
Probably my sister, I don't know.
Who would even do something like that?
Lumine?
Beats me. Maybe someone who thought they could stash it away for a rainy day. Just like how I sometimes hide snacks in the...
Yeah, in the...
Anyway, long story short, I definitely haven't seen anything like that. Besides, sounds like it would practically be ancient history by now. If anyone still has any leads on what really happened, it'd be the Frost Moon Scions.
The Frost Moon Scions?
Huh? Haven't heard of them yet? Didn't Inefa tell you about their rituals?
There wasn't enough time to delve deeper into their history and traditions.
What kind of rituals are we talking about?
Scary ones.
I've never actually seen them myself. Just heard bits and pieces here and there. They say that each of their moon chanters has had access to an ancient relic that lets them see the true past.
Do you mean they can see what really happened?
Not sure exactly how it's meant to work. I can't get my head around anything that can't be explained by either machines or science. And to tell you the truth, I don't like it much either.
Looks like we'll have to try our luck with the Frost Moon Scions.
Aw, leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to hang out a little longer?
It's getting late, I know, and these two still need to head over to Hisi Island. It would not be convenient for them to linger much longer.
Aww. Alright then.
Alright.
Don't worry. We'll be sure to drop in on you as often as we can.
Really? You promise?
Next time I bring you something tasty too.
Sounds like my type of visitors. You're welcome anytime.
I'll be staying to look after Aino today, so I won't be going with you.
Alright.
Hey, don't sweat it. We'll find our way just fine.
Exactly.
I'm glad to hear that. Also, I must admit, I have very much missed the charging bed that Aino made for me.
Charging bed. Alright. Hey!
Oh, are you here to play with me?
Oh, she's Hydro.
My name's Aino, and I'm an inventor. Me and Inefa live together.
Oh.
I could probably eat all the cakes and cookies in the world because I love them so much. But my favorite kind of all is Lakaberry Crumb Cake. Come visit my Clink Clank Crumb Cake craft shop whenever you want.
She's so
anyway,
cute.
That's me. What about you? Tell me something about you. Then we'll be friends.
She's so cute, and I know we get her for free, but I didn't expect her to just, like, effortlessly get her for free. I thought we would have to, I don't know, do something, like, do a quest or something. Like, one of these. Invite Oh! Oh, who are we choosing? Okay, wait, I already have all of these except for her, and she's the only character I have never even playtested. I've played every Genshin event that came out since the beginning of this game. But while this event came out, I was sick and I was playing Lost Records Bloom and Rage, so I completely did not know anything about this. I never got to playtest her. I don't even know her. Okay, she's Animo. I didn't even know that. So I guess I'm gonna invite her.
Hello, I am Yume Mizuki, a clinical psychologist. If something's troubling you, feel free to talk it out with me. I can banish even the darkest of nightmares from your mind without leaving a single trace. Oh.
Oh no, I thought she was done talking. Oh. Huh? What is that? I'm gonna read that in the next episode. What is that? Rewards preview. 500 prime gems. Hell yeah, sign me up. Exploration progress. Alright, this one's still going.
I know.
Test run. Alright. Okay. 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 Actually, what we are gonna do now before I end the first video here is we're gonna make a poll. What is that? Oh, I can also pull here. Okay, I don't need that. I don't need that. We're gonna pull on this one. 10 pull before we finish our first episode of Not Krai. Alright, not even a character. That is fairly disappointing, but I don't think my pity was that high either, so we're just gonna yeet away our pulls into the void, because if we're not gonna get anything, then at least we are pushing our pity, which is just as good. So let's just buy all these things. And I know I have one extra from completing the Archon quest. Barbara, great. Oh right, I think I can like actually level characters to level 100. I'm gonna get Traveler to level 100. I just gotta find out how exactly that works at first. Nothing here? Oh man, I thought we could like maybe actually pull something. Alright, wait, I actually have one more pull. In here. Right. Then let me try this one real quick again. Also, let me choose one here so that I get rid of the exclamation mark. Oh, I can buy another one. Hold up. Let me do this real quick. Alright, 2 more pulls on Lauma's banner. Would have been so cool if we would have gotten her. Not gonna lie. Nope, okay. Alright. One more! The pulls just keep coming. The pulls just keep coming. Alright. One last one. Nah, okay. Okay, I can dream. Anyways, I'm gonna say we're gonna see each other again in the next episode of Genshin Impact. Till then, thanks for watching. Bye bye. I'm gonna upload the other one in a couple hours later, so don't you worry. Just subscribe and you won't miss it. I gotta use this to make at least advertisement for once. I've been doing this since 5 years.